Project 613, day 80. So continuing on the laws of Jewish divorce, here comes another mitzvah. So if a Jewish couple, they decide to get divorced, and they do a proper get. Now the woman, now the husband and wife, they're no longer husband and wife, they're not married at all. Let's say they want to get back together. Let's say they would like to remarry. That's perfectly fine. In fact, that's encouraged. However, let's say after the get, after the divorce, the wife, the ex-wife, went and found a wonderful man. She got married to someone else, and she had a good life with him, or whatever. They're married, and then either that marriage was time to end, in other words, they got divorced, or the second husband died. Now, the ex-wife is single. Is she allowed to get remarried to her previous husband? The Torah says that if a marriage happened in between, they cannot get remarried. The reason for this is, one of the reasons given, is that this sounds very similar to the concept of wife swapping. The idea of wife swapping is not allowed. So long as a person is married, they're not allowed to be with anyone else. Now, what could happen here is that a couple, they get divorced, get remarried to someone else, and then get divorced and go back to their previous husband. It has the connotations, it has the spirit of the concept of wife swapping, and therefore the Torah says that this is not allowed. On a more spiritual and mystical level, we learned previously with regard to marriage that originally it was one soul, male and female. God split that soul and brought them into this world in two different bodies of male and female, and marriage is these two souls coming together. So technically speaking, how could there be such a concept of divorce? How is it possible to go and tear apart the soul once again? And the answer is that sometimes it's possible that in the first marriage, it wasn't really those two souls were meant for each other. For whatever reason, something happened, and as a result, they were married. But the fact that they're getting divorced is an indication that it wasn't meant to be. Now, even after the divorce, if they get remarried, so that means that it was meant to be. However, if she goes and gets remarried to someone else, that is the final determination that her original husband, that original marriage was not meant to be. And therefore, after the second marriage, she cannot go again and get married to the previous husband once again. Thank you for watching. More tomorrow.